This is the Freewing Pandora 1.4 meter RC airplane. It's just a fantastic flying RC airplane, and what is even more great about it is that you can do like 4 configurations. So you can move the wing to have a high wing and a low wing, and you can also reconfigure the landing gear so you can have this like a tail dragger, or you can have, like on this one, a tricycle gear RC airplane. So I mean, it's just a fantastic flying one. I want to show a flight when you have like the low wing and tricycle gear configuration. So let's head outside and fly this Pandora. Today I have a pretty strong wind coming from my left side, and I have a 4S 2200 milliamp battery inside. I think the Pandora is a really gentle flying RC airplane, and with the high low wing configuration like I have right now, it is a little bit more sporty looking. It also does feel a little bit more sporty too when you fly it, but the flying behavior, regardless where you have the wing, is more or less very similar. And the Pandora is also really great gliding RC airplane. So you can preserve lots of power when you fly. You don't have to push it all the time. When you pick up speed, it sure is a nice experience. When I first bought this one, I thought that it would be kind of, I don't know, sluggish, but it's actually really smooth when you fly it. There's something about the size and the airframe design that just makes this one a really great flying RC airplane. It's not as sporty as, for instance, like the E-flite Valiant or the FMS Ranger 1220, which are really, I think, speedy and speedy RC airplanes overall. So it's more about gentle flying, just a well-behaved RC airplane. To go inverted is like no problem. So this grass field is it's rough, and when the grass isn't cut, it is really can be quite long grass as well. And then when you have like these tricycle gear RC airplanes, it's very difficult to actually avoid the nose gear getting damaged. I'm not going to do any touch and go landings in this configuration, because I don't want to stress the mount for the nose gear more than necessary. But this field is so nice to fly, so I really wanted to show a flight from this field. It's just a very fun place to go early in the morning. And the way I feel my RC airplanes is that I do have a hat cam, Insta360 1RS with a 1-inch module. And well, actually what you see during this video is more or less like a first-person view of an RC pilot just flying an RC airplane. So if you would fly this one and stand in my location, it is actually exactly what you would see. So I think this experience does mimic the way it is to actually fly an RC airplane. And I know many like to do FPV cameras and such, which surely can be fun for the pilot, but it's so boring to look at these videos. I mean, most of them just see like a spinning skewed prop and some shaky view. So even though it might be good for the pilot, I don't think it's enjoyable at all, because it doesn't tell me how the RC airplane flies. So doing it this way, I actually believe that you have a great representation of how the RC plane looks when you fly it. So you can fly really slow when you have a bit of headwind and engage flaps. It's getting pushed just a little bit by the wind. When you pick up speed on the forest battery, it's a really speedy flying behavior, but still well behaved.
Landing flaps.
30 seconds left on the timer, so I'm going to get this one down. Just be careful not to stress the nose gear too much. It's not the worst design I've seen, but it's surely something you just have to be careful when you land tricycle gears on rougher grass. This Freewing Pandora is just a fantastic flying RC airplane. Now I've done some modifications to mine. So for instance, I have these stripes underneath. I also removed a few stickers on this one because I really don't like when they have like, you know, Freewing blistered all of the RC airplane. Of course I do have Freewing on the side, but I think it looks much better with just these graphics. I've also replaced the ESC. So at first I tried to have a Avian 30 amp ESC, but then I got a lot of telemetry warnings, so I put in a 45 amp instead, and then I got rid of almost all warnings from the ESC. So it was a much better match for this RC airplane. And I mean, with this ESC also, I can do 4S, and 4S is a really nice upgrade because you just get that little extra agility when you want to do things. And the thing is about this one, I mean, it's just a super great platform. Spares are available and all these configurations. I really dig the 3-bladed prop. It's a good sound. I mean, flying has inverted or all the aerobatics. It's not a super snappy RC airplane, but I think that this one can actually keep up with you and grow with you as you just move along. So even though this one can be really suitable for a beginner, I think that you can actually grow and have lots of fun, because I'm really enjoying this every time I fly. And it's so nice just to head the wind and float with this one kind of magically. So I could only say that there's one negative thing, and as always with these nose gears, there's actually this pin is not the problem, but there's like a plastic mount inside, and I had just a few landings where I actually just hit the nose wheel, just touched it on the ground, and I can actually feel this plastic part, this mount for this landing gear inside is a little bit loose. So I would probably just recommend to fly this as a tail dragger, and then it's just super solid and super great. So I have nothing else to say about this one, and it's just a fantastic and great looking RC airplane.